Hello, hello, everybody. Happy Friday night. Welcome to Music Forward Open Mic Fridays. My name is Lydia Caesar, and I am your host for this evening. Thank you so much for being with us. You could be anywhere else in the world. Outside is back open, but you decided to be here with us, and we appreciate that. I want you to do me a favor, right? We want more people to join and get in this Twitch room right here. So send the link out right now. Send it out to somebody. I'm going to give you a second. Send it out. Yes, let somebody know this is the place to be. You are going to hear some amazing new talent. Tonight, send out that link. I have to take a moment to shout out the song that you're hearing in the background right now. That song is by a phenomenal new artist. It's called The Ones We Love, and the artist's name is Lydia Caesar. It's my song. Thank you guys at Music Forward for choosing my song for tonight. This is my latest single, and some cool news about this song. It actually just went to BET Soul, and it will premiere on MTV Spanking New on Monday, and it'll be in rotation on both channels every day. We are climbing, you guys. So yeah, that's just an exciting moment for me. So thank you, Music Forward, for highlighting my song tonight. Welcome to Open Mic Fridays. I'm excited about the young talent that is going to hit the stage, this Twitch stage tonight for you. You guys are really in for a treat. Make sure that you subscribe to Music Forward on Twitch right now, so that you never miss out. I'm going to give you another second right now to hit that subscribe button, because we do this every other week and so many other things. So make sure that you do not miss out. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. So you may be asking, what exactly is Music Forward? You know, somebody who's performing invited you, but you don't really know what it is and what we do. So let me tell you, Music Forward is a national nonprofit. It connects young people from our community directly to the music industry to transform young lives, inspire careers, and champion a more inclusive music industry, because you guys, the music industry is a tough nut to crack. It can be really difficult when you're starting out to make those relationships and those connections. So Music Forward literally acts as the bridge. Artist, industry, this is Music Forward right here. The bridge that is so necessary. So I'm just glad to even be a part in this small way. What is Open Mic Fridays? Open Mic Fridays is a performance showcase where young artists showcase their talent, they gain exposure, and they get live feedback directly from industry experts with successful careers in music. You know, when you're trying to do something and people who've never done it is trying to tell you how to do it or tell you that you can't do it? Ain't that annoying? So annoying. That's why Open Mic Fridays is so special, because these artists are going to perform for people who are successful. We have two industry guests who are going to be on tonight, and they're going to give them direct feedback, and they get to make a direct connection. So that is why Open Mic Fridays is so special. So tonight is a super special night. We have invited back our fan favorites. That means that you probably helped make this possible for these artists that are going to perform tonight. You guys tuned in and you showed mad love. So we're excited to see these 5 artists return. These are the artists that mobilized and got their fans together. You know, it's not just about being an artist and having talent. You really have to learn how to promote, sell tickets. That's what makes the great artists great. They can pack rooms, pack houses. So the fact that these artists are the ones that came back lets us know that they did the work. And each artist tonight is going to walk away with an Apple gift card. They shined bright in their performances, and we are excited that we can cheer them on once again. As always, you will have the chance to visit our Instagram page at the end of the show tonight and show love once again for the artists that you came here to support. I will prompt you each time to go and show love again, because the artist with the most fans in the audience tonight still doesn't leave empty-handed. They will get a pair of Beats headphones. So it's still you who has to do some work as well tonight. Before we get started with these performances, I want us to meet our industry guests. I'm going to read a little bit about both of them. Industry guests, please turn on your cameras. I'm going to start with the ladies first. Selena Fields. Selena Fields is an artist marketing and branding professional where she helps support artists across all levels and genres. She currently is the VP of Artist Strategy and Streaming at Human Resources. I love a boss, an artist distribution and services company. Since her start in the business, Selena has developed a huge passion for Black and Brown creatives, as well as independent and emerging artists. Additionally, Selena is co founder of The Nucleus, a creative consulting and management company that helps oversee brand and artist operations. Selena, we're so happy to have you.
Thank you for having me. I'm super excited to be here.
Yeah, I love your resume. I love women bosses in the industry. It's such, it's a challenging industry. So for you to be a boss and a woman at the same time says a lot. Tell me tell me a little bit about the nucleus.
Yeah.
What encouraged you to start it?
Yeah, the Nucleus is founded by myself and three other women. We work together, ICM Partners, which is a talent and literary agency based in LA. At the time, it kind of started as a little bit of a running joke. We were the assistants to not only the top urban agents there, but they happen to be all women. So we're super inspired by them. Whenever we needed help with something, if we didn't have a contact or a resource, we kind of realized that we were either a degree of separation to getting that help that we need, or we already had it in our back pocket. So we all went separate ways after leaving ICM. And through that, I started the company with them. And now we have a roster of about 11 plus artists. We're super excited about them and their singer-songwriters and DJs and everything. And so, yeah, it's just, we came together and realized that we have more to offer together than separately.
Oh, love it. Oh, I hope you guys are already taking notes. That was a whole quote. We have more to offer together than separately. Love it. Love, love, love it. Well, we're going to hear more from you throughout the night. I'm so excited to pick your brain.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's talk about our next industry guest. Is Taylor Hill. Taylor Hill is extra special to me, you guys, because we've known each other literally our entire lives. So this is a moment. Let me tell you guys about Taylor. Taylor Hill is a Queens-born, LA-based producer, songwriter, multi-instrumentalist, and vocal producer. His infectious melodies, catchy lyrics, and genre-bending production have landed him credits with, wait for it, Justin Bieber, Lecrae, Danny Lay, Drake, Social House, Andy Mineo, and Trip Lee, amongst others, including his most recent placement, Circus, on Summer Walker's chart-topping sophomore album, Still Over It. The album is hot and everywhere. Recent cuts include Sir, John Legend, Diddy, Jordan Fisher, Shawn Mendes, and Maverick City. Okay, he's worked with everybody. Taylor's songwriting and production have also been featured in nationally syndicated TV shows, including Empire, Star, The Fosters, and more. Taylor!
Hey, what's up?
Welcome. We're so excited to have you with that fire resume.
I know, I'm like bashful.
You're like, did I really do all that? I guess I did. I guess I did.
Right.
So my first question for you is, so you're a transplant, you moved from New York to LA. What advice would you give to somebody who wants to make that big move? They want to move to a music city. What would you, just give them some advice about moving for your passion?
Yeah. For me, coming out here, it was definitely a test of faith for sure. Like it was like one of the biggest leaps going from New York to LA all the way across the country. But I would say like follow your gut, because sometimes a lot of people will try to pull you in their belief of how your life should be versus like how God has designed your situation.
Yes.
I feel like if I would have listened to a lot of people back then who told me not to leave, I would have been right there with them, not doing anything,
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, it was just like following that knowing, following that internal voice, that voice of God that was just like, go. When I followed, I came here. And there was a lot of don't get me wrong, I didn't come here to, it wasn't peaches and cream when I got here. You know what I'm saying? It was like a grind, but I had to look for the beauty in every moment that pointed to the fact of the matter is that I was supposed to be here, that I am supposed to be here. Yeah. And after a while, like as time went on, like it was proof. Like the proof is in the pudding now. Like
who was in that resume, boy? Right. I love it. Yeah. I love it. Obedience is important. So dope. So dope. Okay, well, look, you guys, this is going to be a great night. I can already feel it. Thank you so much to our industry guests. We're going to bring you back on, but for now, you may turn off your cameras. All right, you guys, we're about to get this show started. As you can see, we have some phenomenal industry guests with us. It's just going to make the night so poppin'. I just want to remind you all before we get started that the chat is open on Twitch. Please make sure that you're signed into your Twitch account so that you can show love to these artists. They've worked hard. An encouraging word can go a really long way. So keep the chat really positive and show all the love. All right, coming to the virtual stage, we have our first performer, and the crowd goes wild. Wherever you are, I want you to say, yeah, make some noise for Avery Sunshine. Avery, you may come on in. I'm going to tell the audience a little bit about you.
Hello.
Avery Sunshine. Hello, Avery.
Hi.
Avery Sunshine is an MC, originally from Henniker, New Hampshire, who now lives and creates in Chicago, Illinois. Avery discovered hip-hop during his second bout with ALL leukemia, finding hope for a better tomorrow through rappers such as Eminem, Childish Gambino, Tupac, and MF Doom. Now working as a rapper himself, Avery hopes to show others they aren't alone in their struggle and that there are always blessings within the tragedies of life. Avery, I love your bio so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I love just your positivity. I remember that about you from last time. You're just like a really positive force. So I'm excited that you're back.
It's mutual for sure.
Tell us about what you're great. Thank you. So tell us about what you're going to be performing tonight.
So I'm performing a song called Sun Will Rise. It is off of an EP that I'm going to be putting out actually next week called Bobog Road. And the song is a song that I started writing while my grandmother was in the hospital. It was the last thing I got to talk about with her before she passed. And the song just took on a life of its own as a way for me to cope and to just see the light and see the grace through all these times. So I really love it. It's really personal to me.
Oh my goodness. Wow. That sounds like so deep and personal. And I'm excited that you chose to share it with us. So without further ado, I'm going to let you take it away. Avery Sunshine.
Now let's go. Second time's the charm this time. Rock.
When I need a reason why, I look far up in the sky. Though today may not be bright, no, tomorrow sun will rise. It will rise, it will shine. I know we'll be alright, even with tears in our eyes. I know we'll always rise, we will always rise.
Father, put your hand on me. I've been speaking candidly. My grandma had cancer, she has 4 kids, they aren't handling the stress. Bless us still, precious way, like an anvil. Need some Advil, something just to numb the pain. After sunshine, it would come the rain. Honestly, I might go insane. Luckily, I know what you bring, so the praises I sing. This world, it will swallow you whole. Singing next to Ruby, but they'll never take my soul. I hold on to the miracles you work. Knowing if she goes tonight, she only dies here on earth. Father, do your work on me, repurpose me. I know myself enough, knowing the devil always lurking. I know my defeat is just a lie. I know you're still alive. I know you're still my God. When I need reassurance, I just look at the look up and I wonder why I look up, but I choose my pride. Look up at the midnight sky. No, it's always darkest for dawn. You can do no wrong. You shine your light and I rise. You shine your light and I rise. You shine your light on my eyes. You shine your light and I shine.
The reason why
I look far up in the sky. Though today may not be bright, I'm talking to you. Though tomorrow's sun will rise, it will rise, and it will shine. I know that we'll be alright, 'cause even with tears in our eyes, I know we will always rise, we will always rise. She lying there in the spitting image. I done read her visions. I done had these visions back when she was baking for us in the kitchen. Never pictured being halfway across the country on her last few days of talking. Never knew that'd be the last hug. Knew that would be the last touch. From my dad, that's the last straw. No time, that was the last watch. Hoping she can endure another 24. Piece of presence, don't know what's worth fighting for. Especially when they ain't found that cure. What's another 2 years? What else is there to fear? I've been crying all day. What's another few tears? See, you know, I know what it's like to lose peers, know what it's like to lose years, but what it's like to lose you, I don't got a clue. Don't even wanna ponder without you, life is too somber, wanna play you my last songs. Don't even wanna ponder without you, life is too somber, wanna play you my last song. So then I'll just sing about you all night long, all night long, all night long. Music forward. I don't know who it was, whether they passed away or just transformed into someone that you can no longer recognize. We all have those people. We wish we could say a couple more words too. Just knowing God, there's forgiveness, and it doesn't matter what technical difficulties we have, His grace will shine through. If I could talk to my grandma, these are the words I'd tell her.
when I look into your eyes, you're my reason why you feel like home. You feel like home. I know the sun will rise. I know the sun will rise. Come back home. Come back home.
I know it got cut off. I just want to take this opportunity to say, if you look like me, there's a lot of privilege that happened today. I'm absolutely heartbroken. Also, rest in peace, young Dolph, and all the glory to God. Thank you, guys.
Avery, thank you for that heartfelt performance, those words at the end, all of it. Really, I think it's super special when you share from personal experience, because everyone can relate, because we are all on the same, the same journey. So thank you so much. Let's call our industry guests in to see what they think. You may now turn on your cameras. Hi, guys. Selena, let's start with you. Ladies first. What did you think of Avery's performance?
First off, Avery, I want to say thank you so much for sharing your art. I can imagine how challenging it must be to be an artist. I'm not an artist, but I really appreciate your bravery. So thank you for being vulnerable with us. And also your professionalism. There's technical difficulties, but you jumped right back in and you made it happen. And I think that's really impressive. I really love the writing. I think it was super relatable. And I think that that's something that's really important as an artist, to garner fans. So I think you should be proud of yourself for that. You seem like you're really comfortable, and I think that also makes it different as well. Like it came really natural to you. So yeah, great job.
Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Selena. Taylor?
Yeah, good job, Avery. Question, did you write that chorus?
Yes, I did.
I like that a lot. So I work in the Christian hip hop space a lot, like with Lecrae and Andy and Wande, Hovey, all those people. I think that chorus could be something that I would love to kind of develop with you.
Absolutely. That would be an honor for sure.
A moment.
Yeah, because after when everything cut off before, the melody came right back to my mind. So I'm like, okay, this is a little catchy.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thank you for sharing everything with your grandmother, because my wife's grandmother just passed away, and then my
I'm so
grandmother's
sorry.
been in the hospital with issues too. So it touched me there in that way.
Yeah.
And I mean, you're definitely a warrior for being able to share in ways that the average person can't. So kudos to you for that. But yeah, I would love to. Is that song like fully recorded?
Yeah, it's gonna be coming out next week. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Let's talk more. After
let's
this.
talk about it. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely, that's a blessing. Thank you.
Yeah,
Love
for sure.
it. You never know what's gonna go down on Music Forward Open Mic Fridays.
For
All
real.
right, you guys, if you came to see Avery, now is your turn to do your part. Head over to @MusicForward on Instagram. Show so much love in the poll so that he may be the one to win the Beats headphones. Avery Sunshine, thank you so much for coming and blessing the mic. You may now turn off your camera.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so industry guests, I'm going to move on to the next artist instead of asking a question just for time's sake, and then I'll catch up with you guys again afterwards, all right? So you all may now turn off your cameras. Okay, moving right along. Coming to the virtual stage is my girl, Tay Bijou. Come on in, Tay. Tay Bijou, born in New York City, raised in Willingboro, New Jersey, influenced by gospel, R&B, reggae, soca, and Afrobeats. Thanks to her diverse family and upbringing, she brings her own style to any song. Welcome back, Tay.
Thank you. Thank you
So
for having
excited
me.
to have you back, to hear that lovely voice of yours. Tell us about what you're going to perform tonight. I love your setting too. Look at you.
It's a little candle making area I'm in here right now. I'm
Very
celebrating my friend's birthday. So
awesome. Happy birthday, friend.
So this is an original I've been working on for a while now. It's not finished. I think you refer to it as a whip.
It's a whip,
right?
a work in progress, baby.
Yes. So this song basically just explains my alone time and my release in my alone time. And yeah, just put into words.
Well, we're excited to hear it. Without further ado, Tay Bijou. Yes, live audience. Live
Audience.
audience. I love it. Such a vibe. I felt the
Thank
vibe.
you.
Such a smooth, sexy song. Let's call our industry guests in to get their feedback. Industry guests, you may now turn on your cameras. Taylor, we will start with you this time. Give some feedback to Tay.
Yeah, I love your tone, Tay. Like that
Thank you.
vibe sounds really good. Um, is that you said that song is done?
No, it's not done. Like I
Man,
haven't recorded it, anything.
I want to, yeah, I would love to hear the finished product. I couldn't really hear. I could hear the melody, and the melody was really good. I
Right.
couldn't hear the words though through the camera. But I love the energy of it. It just feels it's very like it feels authentically you. Everything that I heard, it didn't feel like contrived or anything like that. So I think like that's definitely a pocket in the sound that you should continue to explore.
Yeah.
Like, it's yeah.
Thank you.
I love
Appreciate
no, that's
that.
great because there's nothing worse than an artist that feels uncomfortable. It's like she sounds like she faking. That's the worst. So that's
Yeah.
a huge compliment.
Yes, thank you.
Selena?
Yeah, I agree with Taylor. Like, I think that's definitely your lane. I also had a little bit of a hard time fully hearing all of the words, but I definitely saw the vision, and I would love to kind of hear more when it's finished. I would love to also know, like, what are some of your influences? I don't want to make assumptions, but I would love to kind of know who you're influenced by musically. I know you said like gospel initially and like
Yeah.
your introduction, but artist specific.
Artist specific, I would definitely say Jasmine Sullivan, Yolanda Adams, Whitney Houston.
Timeless. Love
Yes,
it.
timeless artist. Yes, I grew up on that too. My mom, she used to play like Celine Dion in the house all the time, Whitney Houston, and a lot of Aretha Franklin, people like that. So yeah.
Yeah, I think you have a beautiful tone. It was super
Thank you.
velvety, and like I know if I were to hear it in a different capacity, I think it would do it even more justice. But for what I did here, I thought it was really beautiful.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Hey. All right, you guys, if you were in the audience and you came to see Tay, now it is your turn to do your part. Head over to @musicforward and show her so much love in our poll. Make sure everyone who's there, Tay, heads over to Music Forward and shows you love so you can win those Beats headphones, all right? Tay, thank you so much. You may now turn off your camera. All right, so let me get an industry guest question in here. I'm going to start with you, Selena, and then our next round, Taylor, I'll ask you a question, but still stick around, Taylor. So, Selena, what are some of the advantages of being signed to a record label like Human Resources?
Yeah, for sure. I think at Human Resources, we don't even like to call ourselves a label. Like, I think we really are just supporting artists as best as we can. We really allow for opportunity of creative thought, creative freedom, and real ownership. We like to say at Human Resources, it's where distribution and culture meet. So we're not into it just to do things and just to have any type of industry clout or anything like that. Like, we really want to home grow and help support artists. So I think benefits from us, not only just from us as a brand, but just being independent artists in general. Like, there's so much value in it, and so much more equity put back into your pocket.
Nice. Love that.
Yeah.
Super dope. Where can people find, like, do you guys have a website or?
Yeah, our website's a little bit incognito, but check us on Instagram. You can see some of our roster and some of our latest releases this past week.
Okay,
just
what's
at human.re.sources.
Cool, at human.re.sources. Okay,
Yep.
Great. Thank you so much. Industry guests, you may now turn off your cameras. All right, moving right along, please welcome our next Open Mic Fridays superstar artist, Max Chaplin. Max, come on in. Max Chaplin is a 14-year-old musician based in New York City. He started playing the guitar and writing music at the age of 12. He makes me feel like I need to step my childhood. I need to go back in time and step my game up. Hi, Max.
Hi.
We're so happy to have you, you little
Thank you
rock
so much.
star. Look at your hair. It's so cool. I love the half and half.
Thank you. Thank you.
So tell the audience about what you're going to perform tonight. Look at that wall. Look at his wall of inspiration, you guys. He's such a rock star.
Today I'm going to be playing Just a Boy. It's an original I wrote about just kind of me figuring out my own identity.
Love it. Max has been here before, you guys. Without further ado, Max Chaplin, take it away.
I don't know who I am. Never thought this would turn out to be. Try and make it all make sense. Look in the mirror, recognize who I see. Always feel like no one understands me. Why can't things ever just be easy? Oh, I'm just a boy and I just wanna make some noise. Playing games and running wild, fitting in just ain't worthwhile. I'm just a boy and I just wanna make some noise. Playing games and running wild, fitting in just ain't worthwhile. Never do anything right. I'm not trying to start a fight. Insecurities fill my mind, mess things up every time. Always feel out of place, but what doesn't matter anyway? Oh, I'm just a boy and I just wanna make some noise. Playing games and running wild, fitting in just ain't worthwhile. I'm just a boy and I just wanna make some noise. Playing games and running wild, fitting in just ain't worthwhile. And I don't care what you think of me, I'm gonna be whatever I wanna be. Because I'm just a boy and I just wanna make some noise. Playing games and running wild, fitting in just ain't worthwhile. I'm just a boy and I just wanna make some noise. Playing games and running wild, fitting in just ain't worthwhile.
Woo, and the crowd goes wild. Max, you are such a rock star. Oh my goodness. Guitar solo, everything. Oh, I love it. Let's get our industry guests in here so they can give you some constructive criticism, some feedback, all that good stuff. Selena, what did you think?
Max, dude, you're so cool. I'm like over here, like, I should have picked up an instrument. That guitar solo was super hard. And I really just love like how passionate you are about your purpose and identity in your craft. And like you're only 14, I think that's what Lydia said. Like that is super, super incredible. And I think that you have so much ahead of you. Thank you for sharing. Yeah.
Taylor?
Max did a great job. I think it kind of reminds me when I was 14 and I was like making beats and playing piano and stuff like that. I think at that time I was trying to figure out what my superpower as a musician would be growing up. And one thing that I wish I really honed in on was guitar. And I feel like you're at a place now where you can really master that instrument. And like, by the time you're 18, 19, whatever, like that will be your superpower, because a lot of producers, a lot of writers can't actually shred on guitar like that already, like as adults. And you're already there. So I would say like really hone in on that. And I would also recommend like on songs that you write to like map the melody of map the melody of the lyrics to a guitar line as you sing, so that people can like sing along with you. I feel like that would be super cool, because the lyrics, like I'm just a boy, like that can be really catchy, but I feel like with the right melody, it can really hit in a different way. But yeah, like I'm like, I don't know, I don't even know you, but I'm proud of you.
I know, that's how I feel too. Really, I know your parents are super proud, because you are really a special young man. Well, young boy. I'm just a boy. You are a special young boy. So thank you, industry guests, for that amazing feedback. You guys, if you came to support Max, now it is your turn to head to @MusicForward on Instagram. Look at his thumb up. Give him so much love in our poll so he can be the one to walk away with those headphones. He's only 14. He needs to win, okay? No, let me stop. He's like, I do. Great job, Max. You should be proud of yourself. You may now turn off your camera.
Thank you.
All right, industry guests, I'm going to move on to our to the next act. And then when we come back, Taylor, I'm going to chop it up with you, okay? So you two may now turn off your cameras. All right, coming to the virtual stage. Are y'all ready for the next act? Say yeah. I can't hear you, but I heard you say yeah in my mind. All right. Welcome, Malik Pollux. Come on in, Malik. I'm gonna read your bio.
Okay.
Born and raised from Plainfield, New Jersey, Malik Pollux aims to give his listeners a multitude of different and exciting creative styles and flows. He began writing and making music his senior year of high school, and only recently begun to pursue a musical career in late 2019 of his junior year of college. Pollux is influenced by many artists, some such as Smino, J. Cole, Saba, Mick Jenkins, Joey Badass, and many more. Since beginning his musical journey, he's dropped multiple singles and projects, such as Cupid Confessions, Money Trees, and his recent single, Understand My Vibe. His goal is to connect people through the music, giving listeners his experiences and stories that they can relate to. Malik, welcome back.
How you doing?
Great. I remember you and I remembered enjoying you. So look at your background. It's trippy. Okay.
Had a little help, but yeah,
It's an experience. That's what's up. So tell us about what you're going to be performing. I remember last time you had like money dropping down. You always got the cold background. That's what's up.
So this time I'm gonna be performing 111. It's a song from my project that I plan on dropping early next year. So it's still a work in progress. So
All right. Well, without further ado, Malik Pollux.
Yeah. It's Pollux. Damn. I'ma live how I want soon. Rent a truck, hit the highway. Drive around state to state. Hope I got me a babe too. Wouldn't matter if I'm dolo, matter if I'm dope. What is better if you roll through? We could go to the moon too. Let me know if in the mood soon. I just wanna go see the world from a different view. Stagnant in my home, feeling lost, need to feel the wind. Gripping in my hands, in my car, riding anywhere. No telling where I go, it don't matter, it's just how I feel. Smoking where I go, stimulate my mind. Driving in the night, park the car, catch a vibe. If you riding with me, we gon' smoke and watch it start. Imagine it, you get it, maybe close your eyes and think about it. Manifest it in your life, everything is infinite. Just like we indifferent, we choose our life is evident. Don't let nobody mess with it, no edit like a Twitter tweet. If it's ever you or me, it's nobody else gonna mean it. I care what they said, think really it don't matter. You really is my herb, you eat mask cause we matter. The flow like a feather, blowing in the wind. If you messy, better catch. I'ma live how I want soon. Bring the truck, hit the highway. Drive around, take the state, ooh. Hope I got me a bay too. Wouldn't matter if I'm dolo. But it's better if you roll. Better if you roll. We could go to the moon. We could go to the moon too. Let me know. Been feeling good, mental right, left the matrix. Thought I would hate this, nothing really changed, yeah, but seeing through the fake. I always had this trait then, guess I never noticed. Got talents I've been showing, just going through my journey. Awaken like a zombie, typing in your brainwaves, my music gonna change shit. If it hate me, hating on himself, then no comp, I'm the best shit. Living in my head, then I'm going through my life. Yeah, down the road, most on tape then. I'ma get it, trust in time. I'ma get it, trust in time. Moving slow, yeah. Moving slow, moving slow. On the road, that's a life. On the road, that's a life. Ain't no one gon' find me. Ain't no one gon' find me. If she ride, I be aight. If she ride, I be aight. Ain't no problems with my twin. Ain't no problems with my twin. I'ma live how I want. I'ma live. When the truck hit the highway. Truck hit the highway. Drive around, state to state. Drive around, state to state. Hope I got me a bay. Hope I got me a bay. Wouldn't matter if I'm dope. Wouldn't matter if I'm dope. But it's better if you roll. But it's better if you roll. We could go to the moon too. Go to the moon. Let me know if in the moon. Let me know if in the moon. I'ma live how I want soon. Yeah. I'ma live how I want soon. Yeah. Hope I got a bay too. We could go state to state. Ooh. Yeah. Thank you. Ooh.
Yes, Malik. Oh, I love your vibe. Like, and I love that record. There was a small little delay, which is, it's just weird when you perform in a virtual land. It can happen, but I could still like feel like the vibe, the energy was super dope. Let's get our industry guests in here. Industry guests, you may now turn on your cameras. Selena, let Malik know what you thought.
Malik, that was so fire. I love your beat selection. I love your cadence. I felt like even with the background for real, like it took me on an experience, as Lydia said, and like presentation really matters, even in a virtual setting, and like taking that extra step, I'm going to remember, even if I don't remember the name of the song directly, I'm going to remember this background for sure, right, and how I felt watching you perform. So yeah. And I think to Lydia's point, yeah, there was a small delay, but I could definitely see myself riding out to my car. I'm from Long Beach, California, not too far from LA. So it definitely feels very like reminiscent of home in a sense. So it was a cool little vibe. It was cool.
Thank you.
I like the record. Tell her what you think.
Hey, we can go to this day too. Hey.
It's a vibe. It is a vibe.
It's crazy. It felt like I was watching a music video, low key, like as you were rapping.
Still watching?
What do you say?
I said we still watching it. The screen going crazy.
But nah, you did a great job, bro. I think that the hook melody is really catchy. Bro, are you on TikTok?
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say, like, I feel like that song and this
it was already
like
in my head.
Yeah, like
it was in my head.
Yeah, like I feel like that could definitely work really well. Even how you set up your background, all that, it just gives me like TikTok worthy vibes for sure. Like, and I feel like that's a lane a lot of, I guess, rappers don't really like tap into. But I feel like that could be fire. That could be a fire platform for you to like really release your stuff and like kind of build your fan base and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Great advice.
I want to also just say too, like, I kind of like what Taylor Point's saying, like you should tease early. Like if we're planning on having this come out like top of the year, like there's no reason why you don't even take like small cut downs of even with this background, or even like you making this song or doing BTS of it as well, like, and start putting it up there early. So when it comes out, you kind of already have that cognitive like connection.
Yeah.
I agree. Smart. Great advice. Our industry guests are fire, y'all. Hope y'all taking notes. They're giving such great feedback. Malik, that was a great performance. You guys, if you came out to see Malik, now is your turn to show some love. He just gave a crazy great performance. Head over to our Instagram at Music Forward. Show him love in our poll. He may be the one to walk away with those Beats headphones. Thank you so much, Malik. You may now turn off your camera.
Peace.
All right, Taylor, it's time to tap in with you, sir. So when you, it just turned vibey in here. Okay, so Taylor, what can you suggest to young artists feeling like they need to choose between a stable 9-to-5 and pursuing music full time? Loaded. That's loaded.
I feel like for me, for instance, like I started making money doing music when I was like a teenager. So it kind of, for me, it kind of made sense that, I don't know. I usually say like, let your 9-to-5 support your dream.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you're, an adult and that's such a hard thing, because I feel like it's so specific. Like it's so like, it's a question that can be different for each person. But I'll give my experience, right? So when I first moved to LA, I was making money like vocal producing in New York, right? I was making like maybe like $200, $250 a session to vocal produce, whatever. And when I came to LA, like I was staying with a friend, it was enough for me to get by or to have food here and there. But I was looking for a sign like, God, like how, I need money. I need to, I know you called me here to be here. I know you called me to LA to be here to do music and to make a mark here. And it got to a point where I was literally like counting up change. Like I remember one day I had like 6 cents in my pocket. And it was my prayer. And I remember I called my mother like, hey mom, I kind of need help. And then that was one thing. I have a very supportive family. Mm-hmm. That's a major factor when it comes to like doing music on your, just going solo, just following your dream. But it came to a point even for her where she was like, it's kind of tight. You're going to have to either go to school or come back home. I can't really keep supporting you like this. And I said one more prayer. I said, God, like, I know you called me to be here. And the next day I got a call to go into a session to vocal produce. And what I was getting paid $250 for in New York, I went to that session and I got a check for $5,000.
Wow. If that ain't God, I don't know what is. That is a sign. Yeah.
But yeah, like that was, and that was like not saying that money is everything, but that was like the sign. It was like, okay, I know I'm supposed to be here. I literally had like 6 cents.
Wow.
And it went from $250 to $5,000 in a day. Mm-hmm. So it was just like, that for me, that was my personal experience. I kind of pushed through, but that doesn't work for everyone. But for me, that's what I did. So prayer works.
Yeah, that's a great word of advice is to just pray about it. Yeah. So, all right. Thank you, Taylor and Selena. You two may both turn off your cameras. So we are down to our last performer of the evening. I'm excited for this one. They were all phenomenal, but Grace L, come on in. Grace L Ichimati is a 19-year-old Nigerian student, writer, and aspiring singer and model. She is glad to be a part of this. Gracelle is joining us all the way from Nigeria, you guys. Hi, Gracelle, tell us about what
Hi,
you're performing.
I'll be doing a song I wrote myself, Forgotten. It entails past regrets of relationships, changes I've noticed about myself over the years, and also those memories that keep coming back, hitting me head strong. So I had to write a song about it. Yeah, it's related to that.
So poetic you are. I just love it. And I love your whole vibe. All right. Well, without further ado, Gracelle, take it away.
Okay. Years gone by, got to know that I'm cold. In my small little room, I remember you. Now I'm closing my eyes to your very good lies that you told me when we were us now. I just cannot forget your face. Those images are in my head, taking me up and down with no remorse. I remember to be that one, that very little one, that oh, hey. So yes, I'm sorry. This lantern to the dark. Yes, I'm sorry to my fate. Yes, I'm flying. Seems high, but it feels slow to forget that pretty face in my head. Oh, to forget your pretty face in my head. Oh, 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 oh. Same phone by new storms and a day. It feels good, happy or not here. I fallen, stand out in a second. Can't forget you anyway. I'm from by new storms in a day. It feels good, happy to be here. I fallen, stand out in a second. Can't forget. I just cannot forget your face. Those images are in my head, got me up and down with no remorse. I remember to be that one, that very little one that falls into distant things inside my room, inside my room. Thank you.
Gracelle, you have graced us with that voice once again, and the vibes are high. So good. Let us call our industry guests in to hear
Thank
what
you.
they have to say. Taylor, you can start first.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. That was really good. That was really good. Like,
Thank you.
wait, so what are you doing right now? Like what's your situation? Like, I know you said you're in Nigeria.
Yeah. I'm a recording artist actually.
Are you do you have music out, or like what's going on with your music right now?
Yeah, I have a song I'll be dropping by December. So yeah.
Do you write for other people as well?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that was really good. Like the structure of the song, the melody, the hook, like your vocal, like it feels like polished and ready to like go out. Like it
Thank you
feels,
so much. Thank you so much. Thank you
Ready.
so much.
yeah, like that was really good. Like from the beginning to the end, it was solid.
Go on.
Thank you so much.
Gracelle.
Yeah,
Love
I
it.
love to work with you.
You better do it. You better do it, Gracel.
Yeah, I would love to.
Okay, Selena. The connection is a little hard because she's so far. So
Yeah.
Grace, I thought that was absolutely beautiful. I don't really have much notes. I really would love to kind of hear some finished music that you have. Because I think you really have something, to Taylor's point, like it really was polished, and I love the song structure. Your voice is very
Thank you so
beautiful.
much.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So I'll definitely be following up with you after this too to get your music because yeah, I would love to hear more.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Love that chorus.
Yeah.
fire.
Yes, it's really good.
Yes. Go on, Gracel. All right, you guys, if you're in the audience and you came to see Gracel, it is your turn to do your part. She just blew us all away. Head to our Instagram at Music Forward and show her love in the poll so she may be the one to walk away with the Beats headphones. Gracel.
Thank you so much.
Queen. Yes, you may now turn off your camera.
I really appreciate this.
Thank you for being here. You may now turn off your camera. Gracel? Oh, there she goes. Okay. All right, you guys, that is the end of the artists for the night, but I wanted to ask you all one final question. We end our show with this question every time. If you each could give one piece of advice, what would you say to our up and coming artists? Just one piece of advice. Selena, you can start first.
Okay. First of all, thank you so much, everyone, for making this space and time to share your art with us. I'm super appreciative of it. So thank you again. As I said before, like I think all artists are super brave, and to go and put your art out there like that, you should feel super proud of yourself. So thank you again. I think for me, the biggest advice that I've learned, and it's gonna sound super cliche, but honestly, just being nice. I think that really goes
great.
a long way. I feel, super blessed. I think God has put me in so many positions I never even dreamed of. And I've worked for incredible artists, both really, really huge artists and very, very emerging artists. And I can't tell you how many times I've been able to get calls back or work on similar projects with them again, just by one, remaining humble, understanding when to listen, when to take charge, and also recognizing there's really room for everyone at the top. I think that sometimes it's really easy to get caught up in the fluff and the rat race of it all, but really being nice goes a long way, and people are more than willing to help you when that happens. I can't tell you how many times your favorite artist is not very nice, unfortunately. And I think that I've always found so much joy and value helping others who really care about the art and care about their craft, and do it with poise and do it with just a level head and really being genuine about it. So my biggest advice is being nice, and also showing yourself grace. I think that's like my second piece too. It's like not everything happens overnight. Not everything has to be a viral moment. Sometimes you could just do it just for the love and just because it means something to you. And I think with consistency and faith and all of that, you'll definitely reach where you're going to go, but trust the process, show yourself grace, and be nice. Those are like my three major tidbits.
Love it. So good. Taylor?
Yes. One thing that's like ringing in my head right now is to perfect your craft.
Excellent.
And your gifts will make room for you.
Come on and preach.
A lot of times we're looking left and right, comparing ourselves to other people, but like all we can really do is control what we're doing. And if we perfect what we've got going on, we perfect vocals, the instrumentation, how to deal with people, all that stuff, like it will make room for you wherever you are. And I think like a lot of times we feel like you have to be in a specific place doing it. No, just like if you're in your room, like perfect your craft in your room.
Period.
Like spend time just working on it, and like just like every day lay a brick. Like a lot of times we want the mansion tomorrow, but the best comes out of like laying it one brick at a time.
Yeah.
Like laying that the one brick at a time toward your dream. And I think the biggest thing is just like perfect your craft, so that when you go into a room, like
you're ready.
There's no, you're ready. You know. So.
Love it. I love it. That what you said, like we look to the left and the right. You really need to just focus on perfecting what it is that you do. I think that's such a major takeaway, because we're in the age where we always on our phones and all you see is other people. Don't worry about that. Worry about you and your gift and perfecting it. I love that. And I love Selena's just saying, be nice. Like those are just gems. I hope all the artists really, that it's sinking in and that they take away these great words of advice. Thank you guys so much for dropping them gems for Music Forward Open Mic Fridays. We are honored to have both of you. You guys are both superstars. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, industry guests, you may now turn off your cameras. All right, you guys, what an incredible night we just had. Even with the technical difficulties, it still all came around. Thank you so much for sticking around with us and tuning in. Okay, Music Forward is back in full swing. So make sure that you register for all of the free events, including office hours, which provides resources and tips for those interested in pursuing careers in the music industry. Music Forward is also continuing to host another season of panels, as well as other artist development opportunities. So make sure that you visit musicforwardfoundation.org to find out more. Also, make sure that you visit our Instagram page on Monday at Music Forward to find out who the fans selected to get the Beats headphones, and join us in 2 weeks, December 3rd, the last episode of this season. Same time, same place to see more incredible emerging talent our industry picks. Once again, my name is Lydia Caesar. It was my pleasure to host Open Mic Fridays for you guys. Thank you so much for joining. Peace.